If you don't have Smolensk and want to have a chance, I am saying have a chance of getting a black version of Smolensk, which is called as Smolensk B. They have announced in the previous recent dev vlog, in which they said that the Smolensk B will be available through the upcoming auction, but not from the Black Friday container. So they have given you the hint that it is coming. The Smolensk B is coming, and you might have a chance to get that ship. Now, how can you get it? They haven't explained it, like which resource it will going to be. They haven't talked about it. But one thing that I can tell you, that Smolensk B was available in the last year's auction, and it was sold at a ridiculous amount of coal. I'm talking about the Smolensk B. The original Smolensk itself also got sold for doubloons. I will explain a bit more history, and also will try to give my commentary on whether you should try to invest on Smolensk or not. Let me go and get towards this Reddit post in which we are talking about Black Friday Smolensk. So a lot of people are curious that how much the Smolensk would cost during Black Friday. Okay, you might not know this, so let me explain that real quick. Smolensk B will be available via coal auction. Okay, it happened last year. Okay, Smolensk B was available. We don't know the today's Smolensk B availability yet for which resource in the auction, but it will be soon revealed for sure. So stay tuned for that. But also one thing that I want to noticing you guys is that the minimum winning bid last year was almost 700,000 coal for the Smolensk B. That is an absurd amount of number. To put that into perspective, you can actually get 3 tier 10 ships. At least, yeah, almost like 3 tier 10 ships from this amount of coal. That's the amount of coal players need to accumulate to remotely have a chance of getting Smolensk. So if you might be thinking, I want to get Smolensk, okay? It's gonna be available for coal, maybe not, we don't know yet, but if it is going to be available for coal, expect these numbers, okay? So this is gonna be interesting. I want to talk about the last year's auction as well, because someone has also posted a very nice detailed auction lots and their winning and minimum bids. So for example, if you don't know, the Smolensk, the original Smolensk, they also have tried to sold that ship, and they have put the minimum bid to 35,000 doubloons. So if you might have a chance of having that much doubloons, you bid on the Smolensk, the original Smolensk itself, but the winning bid was actually even more than that. That is 50,000 doubloons. So that is so much high. Like a tier 10 ship itself, for example, the Hildebrand with the tons of bundles, almost costing 49,000. And that's where you have to get all the bundles, and then you might get the Hildebrand. Okay, there's a chance. Okay, exactly. That's the number we are looking at, like 50,000 balloon. It's an absurd amount of number. Similarly, Smolensk B was available for a resource. Okay, it was available for coal. The minimum bid was 350,000 coal, which seems to be pretty much justifies if that would be the winning bid, but that didn't happen. Instead, we have 678,000 coal. that is mind-blowing, man. How many people having that much resource to spend on a single ship? Sure, the Smolensk is really strong, but still, that is absurd number, okay? But the most ridiculous thing is not the Smolensk B itself for that much coal. The ridiculous thing is, someone even tried to get a Smolensk and Smolensk B flag for 3,000 steel and 1.2 million elite commander XP. That is shocking. Like how players are trying to accumulate these resources for even these flags. This is nuts. I'm sure this is like 1 to like 3 or 4% of the total player base that might have these much resources. I'm quite sure 95 to 98% might not have even remotely close to like 600,000 coal in their account. I'm sure of that. But if you want to have a Smolensk B, or maybe you might want to spend some money on doubloons, maybe get like sort of a deal where you just purchase 25,000 doubloons and it will, pay you back the double of your original purchasing of doubloons to 50,000, like it just converts it to double. Maybe then Smolensk might be an interesting option for 25,000 doubloons. I'm not sure how you will get that thing to double it to like 50,000 from 25,000, but maybe there might be some sort of coupon. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, these are the numbers we are looking at. One more thing to add, that we still yet don't know about the resource that the Smolensk B will be auctioned for, okay? It could be steel, guys. And if it might get into the steel or maybe research points, that would be even more interesting, because we exactly don't know the winning bid of that, because it never happened in the first place. The steel winning bid was never happened, as well as the research bureau points itself, because the auction itself was for coal for Smolensk B. So it is entirely possible. Okay, so I just want to have a question. Do you have the Smolensk or Smolensk B or not? Please let me know in the comments. Are you even looking forward to get the Smolensk or Smolensk B itself? Do you have enough resources? I just want to tell or ask all of you guys to comment me down below, how much coal do you actually have in your account? If you have enough coal, I might be able to understand this, and the community can also understand that how much people have this coal resource. Do anyone have a chance of getting a Smolensk or Smolensk B itself? Okay, Smolensk might be available for doubloon maybe again, but I'm talking about Smolensk B because it has to be for some resource. It could be free XP. Okay, it could be even elite commander XP, it could be coal, it could be steel, it could be anything. Please let me know in the comments and try to accumulate resources if possible, because this ship is really powerful. Even in 2024, giving this absurd DPM, which you can clearly see, the HE DPM is like insane, and the shell velocity is insane. The fighting angle for fighting arcs is insane. The fighting angles of Smolensk are still insane. The armor is actually insane. And I'm not joking, the armor is so bad that it's actually converted into good, because you will get so many overpens. I mean, you have already tried to fight against Smolensk in a battleship, and you have seen what happened. So Smolensk armor, no armor is the best armor. So, and with the help of smokes, I mean, and you can put the Kuznetsov, Smolensk will become an absolute nightmare if there's a battleship that is pushing into the Smolensk smoke, and he has the vision of that particular enemy battleship. You can just farm and you just kill battleship with these. You just get fires upon fires with this 10% fire chance. so that's what Smolensk really is, and that's why it is still really powerful. At least in random battles for sure, where the players might not even understand nowadays what Smolensk really is, especially the newer players. So please let me know in the comments. Do you have enough coal? Do you have even a chance by just commenting the coal resource that you have in your account? So thank you guys for watching. I just want to inform you something. There might be a chance for you. So definitely. Thank you guys, and I will catch you into the next one. Peace out.